Yeah. Mic
No,
check,
to
mic
the
check. We
check.
up in here, man. Gonna do a reaction to
Thank
this.
y'all for
In the
listening.
meanwhile, jam out for a minute.
Yeah. Mission accomplished. Yeah, well, yeah, other than please. Yeah, strategies, dog, and no ways, man, in the wave, man, the brave, man, yeah, ancient with the test, off the chest, manifest, yeah, on the destiny, you know that I'm mentally equipped, issue handling, dismantling competition, man, when you think about the intuition, man, then it comes to fruition, how I rev it up, still, nicely, yo, 1 2 1 2, motherfucker, keep the numbers coming through, yeah, we be at the rendezvous, man, location, you know how we doing the flow, man. At the station, man, shit, be patient, man. And, yeah, we got a lot of clientele, man. Yeah, none disclosures, man, and we prevail. That's why everything is mesmerizing, man. When we touch the microphone, yeah, they mind is energizing, yeah, enterprising, yeah, such a good surprise. What it is, man, take your time. Yeah, essence is everything. Yeah, man, when you hear you look the gleam, it ain't the diamonds, man. Yeah, got a lot more what liquidity. Yeah, man, in this facility. Yeah, make things happen and move the groove, man. Yeah, shoot, you know what to choose. Can't lose, man. When we pop it off like this, the motherfucking microphone, man, magician. But I don't use no chicanery. Just myself, man, in the flesh or verbally. Yeah, just serving them up because it's right now. Hold up, fill up the cup. What you sipping on? Preferably me, some motherfucking cold pressed watermelon juice and some apple cider vinegar with the mother. Yeah, hustle up. Doing my thing right now, man. You know that's how we hold it down. Wow, heavy is the head with a crown on the prefix. Yeah, man, know that I've been in the beginning, so this is a prefix in the space-time continuum. Our quartet, what's on the menu? We gon' see what you got. Yeah, rapping a lot, man, like I'm in the H-Town, man. Yeah, right at Charlestown Mall. But yeah, I'm trying to find a business, man, so I can withdraw. Yeah, man, shit, that's motherfucking with ethno aggregation, man, on my litigation, man. Yeah, concentrate and focus, man, shit. So when I aim, man, shoot, beyond the stars, man, the firmament, something that you can't break. 27, man. Thank y'all for listening. Yeah, man, keep it going. Y'all winning. Yeah, man, stay humble. It's your time. You got the bottom fumble. Yeah, this is motivation. Stay on it. Keep it creating. Rap fame.
All right. Thank y'all, man, for joining the live. And we're gonna do a reaction to this video I just happened to see today about here's a who attended White Nationalist conference. I'm gonna turn my camera on in a minute, man, so y'all can see who I am, man. But shoot, I'm just a small dot in the world, just trying to make an impact for the people. You know what I'm talking about? How y'all doing out there, though? I hope everything is well for y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Let's roll. All right, let's do it. Reaction time, baby.
On this Monday, we're getting brand new insight about the guest list for an annual hate conference at a state park right here in Middle Tennessee. And we've now discovered it includes people who have celebrated political violence. Good evening, everyone. I'm Rory Johnston. Carrie is off. The American Renaissance Conference has been coming to the area since 2012, yet not much has been known about the cast of characters who attend.
He called them some characters. Hey, if y'all look up the etymology of a character, man, y'all know what a character is, man. And it ain't something in the storybook. Go look up the etymology of what a character is and get back with me.
That is until now. News Channel 5 Chief Investigative Reporter Phil Williams was there 3 weeks ago when the conference returned to Montgomery Bell State Park in Dixon County. Phil is with us now, and I know you've been working hard to figure out who you were actually seeing come into that place, right?
That's right, which was not something that the conference organizers liked at all. As it turns out, there's probably
You at a state park. It's a state park, and you holding these meetings, but you got a problem with people watching people come to the state park. And that's how they roll. Make that make sense.
a good reason.
If you are not here to celebrate and lift up love, what are you doing here? Why would you come?
Among the changing colors of the season,
Here for the conference. What's your last name?
visitors came from across the country for a conference where the only color that really matters is white.
But because there are 200 or 300 people in that building.
Keep in mind now, this is at a state park, and they got officials working a private event at a state park. Pay attention.
Over there that believe only they belong in this country.
Here at Tennessee's Montgomery Bell State Park, protesters were kept far from attendees at the American Renaissance Conference, an event that, as the protesters see it, represents the worst of the world of hate.
And we want our message of tolerance and acceptance to stand in stark contrast to what they're advocating for in there.
Exactly what they advocate inside the park's lodge is a closely guarded secret, as is the guest list, which is what led us to stake out the security checkpoint standing in a public spot in a public park, where we found some attendees desperate to hide from our cameras. For this woman, it was an effort that required both hands.
I learned that ChatGPT works best with
Hey, thank y'all for
prompts,
watching this with
but I
me,
hate
man. Just
typing
want y'all
them.
to
So instead,
see
I dictate them
what
using
it's looking
whisper
like.
flow.
Because there's a lot of videos out here about black fatigue and all of that.
And this man, a longtime American Renaissance speaker and attorney who has represented the Klan and other hate groups, accused us of working with domestic terrorists. So when he stopped to take pictures, I decided to confront his questions directly. Did you have
We're pulling up on them. Like, what's good? Let me holler at you. I just want to talk to you. I want to see your point of view on life. You know what I'm saying? Down in the state park. So what's convo to convo? What's popping with you?
any questions for me?
Well, I'd be happy to ask you. Y'all are with Channel 5?
I am with Channel 5. I'm Phil Williams.
Hi, I'm Sam Dixon. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Sam.
The reason is we have reason to be concerned about we've had lots of trouble with a group called Antifa. And they have tried to prevent us from having our meetings. And
I assure you, I'm not Antifa. Back at the checkpoint, we saw some familiar faces. Hello, Thomas. How are you, sir? That's Thomas Rousseau. He's the leader of the Patriot Front, the white nationalist group known for its flash mob protest.
I'm saying COVID over, man. Why they still got the mask on? They got the mask on. I don't know, looking like they about to do some Eagle Scout stuff. I don't know what y'all think. Go grab some flint. Start a bonfire or something. Coming up in the U-Haul. Okay.
As well as its training of young men for battle. They want an America that's for whites only.
Hey, I want y'all to realize something. They want an America that's for whites only, but America was never white to begin with. It was people that were my skin tone already here. You know what I'm saying? And also, there's been a lot of trades going on way before Europeans showed up on this continent. And they got documents of this. They got like stones of even Africans, like from Egypt, they will leave colonies over here. That's why you can't go inside the pyramids, because they got all kind of civilizations they want to keep. But I ain't trying to get off subject, but they want to try to make this country a white America, but it's never been. Matter of fact, the origins of them coming over here is because they were banished from Europe for their wrongdoings. Am I right or wrong? I mean, y'all watching this, fill me in. Put me up on history. Is that not why white people are over here? Because they were banished from Europe? Okay, let's keep it going.
And this is Eric Orwoll, the Arkansas man who heads Return to the Land, the group that wants to build a whites-only community in Tennessee.
Hey, okay, let's take it there then. When has it not been a whites-only community in America? Huh? Tell me at one point in time when there's never been a whites-only community in America since the inception of this nation. All right, let's continue.
Posted photos show Patriot Front showed up at Orwoll's compound in Arkansas to help with building projects there. That despite what seemed like his efforts to distance himself from the group when we talked a few weeks back. When we did the Zoom interview, you expressed some ambivalence. But then they came to your place and did some work.
No, I'm all for helping them and them helping us. I do have some personal ideological disagreements, but they're relatively minor.
Then there's Greg Johnson, the man in the passenger seat who, as you can see, was none too happy to see our cameras. One of the speakers at the conference, Johnson is author of the White Nationalist Manifesto. After a mass murder committed by neo-Nazi Anders Breivik in 2011, first killing 8 people with a van bomb, followed by the massacre of 69 people at a Norwegian youth camp.
Appreciate y'all watching this, man.
Greg Johnson wrote of his, quote, strange new respect for the killer, who he argued was engaged in resistance to genocide. Although Johnson said it would have been better if he had killed the actual leadership of Norway's Labour Party or the leaders of the Norwegian press instead of innocent children. Breivik, he wrote, simply chose the wrong targets for his killing spree.
No remorse.
Back at the protest, does it surprise you that you have someone like Greg Johnson who, defends mass shooters?
It doesn't surprise me. Like I said, it is the worst of the worst.
Then there was Johnson's companion, David Zadi. He has defended the neo-Nazi who drove into a crowd of protesters in Charlottesville, killing 32-year-old Heather Heyer. The killer was convicted of...
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when that happened? The tiki torches on campus, the UVA, white power. I'm just saying. Just recall some of these events, and you see what's going on now. He ain't had to do that. He ain't had to run through all them people like that, man. You killed your own kind, dog, in the process, bro. Come on. How's that white nationalism?
First-degree murder. Yet David Zadi tweeted, quote, James Fields is a hero who did nothing wrong. And, quote, Phil made me realize that many liberals aren't fully human, along with control. He has also defended those who assaulted Capitol Police on January 6th. We also spotted this man from Atlanta. His name is Jared Huggins, and he was...
What they say about ideology breeds culture. If this ideology is instilled in influential people that can make people move and shake and, got accessories to things that can do the worst in multiple formats, then I'm just saying, I'm putting y'all up on game. I mean, y'all already know this. This ain't nothing brand new.
Once part of a neo-Nazi group called Identity Europa. Huggins was also in Charlottesville, according to hate researchers who uncovered this Facebook post under a different last name where he called the weekend, quote, effing metal, and this Twitter post where he celebrated the Dodge Challenger used in the murder. Then there was a Pennsylvania man who heads a publishing house that reprints Nazi and other far-right books, and this young man from East Tennessee wearing a cap for the National Alliance. His name we discovered.
Well, they pulled up, didn't they?
National Alliance is a group originally
they pulled
founded
up
by
in the state park
William
for a
Pierce.
private event.
Pierce's book, The Turner Diaries,
ain't got no man.
inspired Oklahoma City bomber Timothy McVeigh.
Where your acres at? Had to pull up in the state park.
Accounts linked to Gaetano have expressed admiration for violent white supremacists Robert J. Matthews and Fraser Glenn Miller. One Telegram post stated, quote, for me at least, if our goals aren't met in my lifetime, I will pull a page out of Master Sergeant Fraser Glenn Miller's playbook. Fraser Glenn Miller shot and killed 3 members of a Kansas Jewish community in 2014 because he wanted to kill some Jews before he died. Perhaps the best clue about what was happening inside comes from
ideology, man. You heard characters and ideology. Tie that together with what this is all about. They want to stimulate and stimulate and stimulate based off ideology. But it's off of false rhetoric, though.
This man we spotted at the checkpoint. Emil Kosman is a Romanian-born pro-Russian podcaster who was invited to the conference to observe.
Right over there, they are videotaping us because somehow we are bad dudes.
This was Kosman we spotted outside the lodge. He later described the atmosphere inside the conference as one where it was anti-Semitism that really invigorated the crowd.
Yeah, the Jews are in control over there. These kind of things. A lot of people cheered. Oh, yeah, like, good job, man, telling us the truth.
The podcaster said the National Alliance had a table set up where it was selling its materials, but American Renaissance insisted that the Turner Diaries be kept under the table out of public view.
Guys, you know what the reason was? These guys are neo-Nazis. They are Nazis. That was the answer. They are Nazis. That's why we don't do it. It's a Nazi book.
Mr. Taylor, hi, Phil Williams. That's a far different story from when I first met American Renaissance founder Jerry Taylor a year ago.
How about the neo-Nazis?
I don't even know a neo-Nazi. But inside the conference this year,
he said, well, that, what was his expression? That promotes violence and terrorism. Do you know that?
Kosman said Jerry Taylor privately insisted the group's Turner Diaries.
Appreciate y'all for watching this, man. You know what I'm saying? Just putting y'all up on what's popping. The internet works of what goes on under scales in this society, man.
Was a real problem. That's why these protesters say what happens here inside this state park cannot be ignored.
And this group kind of represents the worst of the worst. And I wanted to at least be out.
Hey, I'm gonna show y'all another video in a minute, though.
That's not the America that I grew up with. That's not the America that I believe in.
Now, we've also identified other people at the conference, including, get this, a Lutheran pastor from Southeast Alabama who has connections to what has been described as a neo-Confederate group. And to be clear, not everyone there advocates violence, although it is also clear there are some, including some influential attendees, who refuse to reject it.
A lot of work put into this, Phil. Appreciate it. At the top.
Hey, shout out to the field dude pulled up on him, man. Asked him a few questions. So, there y'all have it, man. Just wanted to put y'all up on game, man. What y'all think about this? You know what I'm saying? Oh, before I go, let me show y'all another video. Show y'all another video right quick, man. And bounce to the ounce, man. Appreciate y'all watching, though. Hey, let me show y'all this video right quick. All right, let me show y'all this video, and we're gonna watch this right quick. Appreciate y'all for watching this, man. Hey, check this video out, though.
I have an opportunity for you that you're gonna love. Become an independent travel.
You may have seen this video from the Arkansas Capitol. It's a neo-Nazi group marching through the streets of Little Rock over the weekend.
Hey, shout out to my Little Rock piece, man. You see where they kept it at? Kept it right over there at the Capitol, next to a police station. Marching in front of the Capitol. Now, look, this the Capitol right here, Little Rock State Capitol. The same Capitol had the Baphomet sitting on the Capitol. Look it up if you think I'm just yapping. had literally the Baphomet sitting on the state capitol grounds.
Blood Tribe did not have a permit for the march, leaving many frustrated and in fear after the group marched at two of the city's most symbolic locations. Tanya Moderzitsky looked into how demonstration was allowed to happen and shares how the community is responding.
A small group of more than 20 white supremacists marched the streets of the Little Rock capital. Nobody wants to know that Nazis are coming.
Wait a minute, didn't the United States go to war to topple that flag down and all of that? But they flying it over here in the United States, bro. But didn't Trump just pass a bill, something like that, talking about he was going everybody burning the flag? But what about stuff like this though?
To their town and in front of Little Rock Central High School. I don't think many people.
Hey, y'all know about Little Rock Central High School? They marched in front of Little Rock Central High School. The Little Rock 9 Central High School, when they tried to just go to high school over there, how they got tortured by white people just for going to school. So these people with the neo-Nazi flag marched right over there in front of the school. I'm just putting y'all up.
Representative Denise Ennett says was a reminder of history. The Little Rock 9, almost 70 years ago, these 9 brave souls went in to integrate Central High. The Blood Tribe, who demonstrated on Saturday, did not have a permit with the city or Capitol Police. By law, if they stayed on sidewalks and kept it moving, no permit was required. We also reached out to Governor Sarah Huckabee's office. Her spokesperson said in a statement, racism has no place in Arkansas, and I condemn this vile protest. Heard the situation and cited a member of the group who was driving the moving truck hauling the group. Little Rock chapter of the NAACP President Marie Hollowell says Arkansas
cited but not ticketed.
We cannot continue to cause this division. We cannot continue to promote hate.
And it says in 2021 during her
Hold on now. How you gonna say that? Look at this flag right here. This flag right here is a Confederate diamond for the what? Confederacy. All right. And then they got some things with this flag that they got embedded in here that represents the Confederacy. Just read up on the Arkansas state flag and what that diamond is all about. You know what I'm talking about. Again, this is the same Capitol that had the Baphomet sitting on it, and you got Nazis strolling around with a flag. I call it neo-Nazis. You know what I'm saying? It's funny to me. But it's all connected. You know, it all makes sense.
There was discussion of hate crime laws. I remember that bill like it was yesterday. That bill was highly debated, but she voted against it because it excluded certain groups of people. She says that bill did not go anywhere, but hopes if it's presented again during the next session, she gets to include every group impacted by hate crimes and is reminding constituents to be vigilant.
I'm gonna be honest. You need to just focus on Native Black Americans because every group got their representation. Native Black Americans, when they focus on themselves, seems to get a lot of attention behind that when the whole moniker for Black people was to pull yourselves up by the bootstrap. So if you pass a bill, make it for reparations for the Native Black Americans because this foundation of this country is built on that. Better believe it.
It takes a village. It takes people like you and me to call out this nonsense.
Was Tanya Moderzitsky reporting now the Little Rock School District and the Little Rock Mayor did not give any comment tonight on that demonstration.
Imagine being able to build.
That's all I got, man. Thank y'all for watching. Putting y'all up on game from everybody's perspective.